much for coming today. Good morning, everyone. I appreciate your attendance here at the press conference. My name is Darren Gault. I'm the Chief of Police for the Moline Police Department. 28 years, 11 months, and 23 days. That is how long the family of Trudy Appleby has waited for a resolution to her disappearance. That's 10,584 days. That is the time it has taken to stand before you and say what we long had hoped we could say. We have made an arrest in the murder of Trudy Appleby. On August 21st, 1996, 11-year-old Trudy Appleby was last seen near her home in Moline, Illinois. Witnesses observed Trudy getting into the passenger side of an older model, gray-colored vehicle driven by an unidentified male. Trudy had asked to go swimming with a friend on Campbell's Island, but her father had said no. The phone records from that day indicate she had gone ahead with those plans, and then she vanished. Nearly 3 decades, this case has haunted not only Trudy's family, but every investigator who touched it in our community. Her absence became a defining wound in our city's heart and a symbol of our commitment to seek justice, no matter how long it takes. Today, I can confirm that on August 13, 2025, Jamison Fisher was indicted by a grand jury in Henry County, Illinois, for the murder of Trudy Appleby. If you recall, back in 2020, I publicly named Fisher a person of interest in this case. Fisher was a family friend and associate of another suspect who died back in 2014. After the indictment yesterday, the Moline Police Department served an arrest warrant on Fisher, who was already in custody in the Scott County, Iowa jail on unrelated charges. At this time, we have not recovered the remains of Trudy, and due to that ongoing investigation, I'm unable to discuss in any more detail this part of the case. Fisher will remain in the Scott County Jail pending further court proceedings. This development is a result of tireless work by generations of investigators, unwavering support from our community, and new pieces of information that helped complete a long unfinished puzzle, but we never gave up. I want to take this moment to recognize the dedication of our detectives. First, I would like to thank Detective Mike Griffin, the case agent since 2016. Detective Griffin has relentlessly pursued answers, relentlessly pursued leads. His dedication has been remarkable. Detective Griffin has a saying, "We are the voice for the voiceless." It is his mantra. Now just 1 week shy of the 29th anniversary of Trudy's disappearance, we can be her voice. I would like to thank Sergeant Joe Cleaver, who has supervised this case over the last several months, along with Lieutenant Darren Colson, to get it to where we are today. I also want to thank previous detectives who worked so hard to bring this case to a conclusion. And although they did not get to the conclusion they were working so hard on in their careers, they built a solid foundation to continue to build on this case. Those detectives are all now retired, but they played such a critical role in this case. Those detectives include Detective Ricky Hodge, George Michaelis, Kim Hankins, Jay Titus, Mike Hutton, Dave Tertipis, Brian Johnson, and CID Administrative Assistant Doreen Adelfinger. I also want to thank Trudy's family for their strength, for their resilience, and their trust in us. They never stopped hoping, and neither did we. The Moline Police have been assisted by numerous law enforcement agencies over the years. Some are here today, including the Illinois State Police, the Kelowna Police Department, the Henry County Sheriff, the Rock Island County Sheriff, the FBI, Davenport Police Department, Scott County Sheriff, the Iowa 7th Judicial District, and the Moline Public Works. Now I'd like to introduce Kathy Runte, Henry County State's Attorney. She will be joined by Rock Island County State's Attorney Dora Villarreal